Hello, everyone. I am happy to be here as a head of e-export, digital marketing, and new disruptive technologies department at the Ministry of Trade. And as an immigrant from Zlatsa, Izlada from Bulgaria during Balkan wars. My hometown is Edirne, so I am very close to Balkan culture. I was commercial, by the way, sorry. I was commercial counselor in Malaysia between 2009 and 13, and Dubai commercial attaché between 2016 and 2020. And also I organized the first virtual B2B meetings in cross-border e-commerce in Dubai. After my returning posting, we set up e-export department in the Ministry of Trade. So also we created our policy in the Ministry of Trade. Today, I would like to briefly talk about global e-commerce trends and Turkey's approach. I hope you will like it. Okay, sorry, just a moment. According to IMF, the world economy grew by 4% to $110 trillion in 2024. By the end of by the end of 2023, global e-commerce volume reached $5.6 trillion, showing the growth with 70% increase since 2019. In 24, this volume is expected to grow by another 7% and reach to $6 trillion. For overall retail sales, they are expected to grow 4% in 2024 and reach $31.4 trillion. The share of e-commerce in total retail sales has already passed 20%. And about half of e-commerce sales happen throughout marketplaces. China stands out as a leading country. I believe that to understand the future of commerce, we shouldn't look to the West, we should look to China. And we see digitalization and changing consumer habits have transformed global trade dynamics, and e-commerce has taken much bigger share of overall retail trades. What is the driving this growth beside technology transformation? Of course, technology transformation is a big opportunity for e-commerce, but today we spend an average of 6 hours and 40 minutes per day on the online. And social media alone, 1/3 of this time. Naturally, this shift has brought digital marketing and social commerce into the spotlight. We can say social e-commerce or social commerce will be booming. In 2024, the volume of social commerce reached around $700 billion. It is expected to exceed $1 trillion by 2028. In Asia, it means China, one of every 2 people engaged in social commerce. And in Brazil, are seeing strong influence from social media. This transformation also reshaping, just a moment. Is there any problem? Okay. Okay. This transformation also reshaping digital marketing and payment methods. Today, over 70 of all marketing expenses coming from digital. By 2030, this is expected to rise 90% and $1 trillion. In terms of digital payment platforms like PayPal, Alipay, WeChat are leading the way, and Web3 technologies are also expected to further enhance digital payment solution, adding even greater value. Even if you run business with the traditional model, it means B2B or general custom regulations, you cannot escape the digital because you need to promote your products in digital area. So let's take a quick look at the game-changing world of e-commerce. Actually, I like this presentation to show the future of the trends. Today, it is about the logistic and autonomous fast delivery. And in US already they use drones for logistic solutions. AI will be game-changing. Now we are in generative AI, and Agi is soon. Maybe we are living Agi already. AI will be game changer for us. Personalization and digital experience will lead the way. May I ask you, who still reads paper news at home? Who still reads paper, newspaper, gazette at home? Nobody, yeah? So retail go throughout the similar transformation, and physical stores will turn into experience stores. Maybe you can check Nike. So Nike stores already produce customized and personalized products, and Nike stores already experience stores in US. And with 3D technologies like 3D printing and digital ownerships, even logistic might become digital. Now let's look at Turkey. Between 2009 and 2023, Turkey e-commerce volume grew at compound annual growth rate of 92%. In 2023, e-commerce accounted for 20% of total trade. According to Euromonitor, Turkey expected to grow twice as fast as global e-commerce growth average. As I mentioned before, our export department was set up in 2022. At the time, our export was only 2 billion, but the right policies, we increased to $6.4 billion in 2024. Our goal is for 10% overall export to come from e-commerce. And how succeeded this? While determining these policies, we tried to find out why our companies were failing or unsuccessful. Let's look at why SMEs are unsuccessful. SMEs face several challenges. Of course, logistics times, cross-border e-commerce, delivery time, and marketing costs, also knowledge about legislation and custom, and of course, qualified human resource. Especially in Turkey, it is not easy to find qualified human resources. Here, we especially designed some support for Turkish companies to cover their fulfillment cost, like fast delivery and returns in destination country. So we solve these problems in destination areas. Also, we give some support for marketing costs for digital marketing platforms. But no matter how much support governments give. The key success is following future trends and customer expectations. This verse is coming from Jeff Bezos, the CEO or the founder of Amazon says, if you follow future trends and customer expectation and creating solution accordingly, you can be successful. The best sample is Nokia. You know, Nokia, once upon a time, they didn't follow future trends and customer behavior. Now nobody can use Nokia. We use iPhone and other mobile phones. Along with the government support, we also launched information and training platforms to help companies take the right steps. The first of these platforms, Easy Export platforms, launched in 2021 and focused on traditional export. These platforms support exporters take the right steps by using HS code, system and AI solutions. Of course, this is just for Turkish companies. Turkish companies enter into some e-state passport, so they can find the correct market and they can find the solutions step by step, and AI is supported. Other one, Easy Export. Then in 2025, we launched our second platform, Ekip. This time directly focused on e-commerce based on the B2C models. Through these platforms, our companies can learn cross-border e-commerce and digital marketing step by step. They can also use a simple tool similar to programs like Helium and Django Scott to see how their products could see on the different global marketplaces. They can learn easily how to do e-export throughout this platform. When we were started, we used to admire Do UK platforms, www.eexport.gov UK. But now, honestly, there is no platform in the world like ours. So I don't know if you have any Turkish citizen, you can check our website together. We also offer clear and simple guides for our SMEs. Discover how to apply for state export in e-commerce. E-commerce market search for 25 countries, and these 25 countries cover 95% of global e-commerce, and how to be a prompt engineer in AI tools for e-commerce trade. Additionally, we have published over 25 step-by-step guides for global and regional marketplaces. These documents are designed as quick, easy-to-use resources to help our companies research success faster by using behavioral public languages. We are also working closely with global marketplaces. We were almost like their Turkey office, bringing together strong e-commerce companies and supporting them open account on these platforms. We also submit our Turkish brand catalog just for these marketplaces. One of the best example is Walmart, and up to now, more than 200 Turkish companies can manage to open accounts Walmarts. You saw our support. We give some state incentives. We created some platforms. We prepared guidelines. But no matter how many support programs or training programs, platforms you offer. If your suppliers are not ready for e-export or cross-border e-commerce, you have to find another solution. That is why we adopted the mega merchant model. We call it e-export consortium, which China used to help its SMEs expand abroad. So we adapted our model. Through this model, e-export consortia or mega merchant model authorized by the Ministry of Trade. And they can now offer end-to-end solutions to Turkish suppliers, Turkish brands, on international marketplaces. How they support? With consignment sales model, the products they purchased, mega merchant can purchase, be sold directly through their account, mega merchant account, on these marketplaces. This model also become popular and well accepted by global marketplaces because they don't want to try with SMEs one by one. So what they need, Turkish products from Turkey, so they can select the products and they can contact our mega merchant. Mega merchant companies collect these products from SMEs and they sell their account. Maybe also Bulgaria governments can use this model. So another issues, my friends from my head of department now will distribute our flyer. We count our efforts and collaborations with the IGEX Summit, where global marketplaces share their experience and come together in Istanbul. Now Onur is distributing our flyers. Last year, more than 30 marketplaces met with Turkish brands at this event. I would like to you all to Istanbul Global Export Summit, which will be held on 3rd and 4th September 2025. And at this event, important event, we will explore the future of e-commerce together. We invite international speakers, some of them coming from New York Retail Federations. And our slogans today, this year, lead beyond borders. Let's shape the future e-commerce together in Istanbul. And finally, I would like to thank Nicola for inviting us to distinguish this event and all of you for listening to me patiently. Thank you.